the thing. My kitchen is usually a very good representation of how I am doing mentally. And right now, it's like, bum, bum, bum. It is a very accurate representation of how I am doing. I may eat some juicy fruit. The last week and a half have been hard. Actually, they've been pretty terrible. And we need to talk about it, but I also need to clean to get my brain and my house reorganized so that I can go into this next week. Not a total hot mess. I mean, I'm still going to be a slight hot mess, let's be honest, but not a total hot mess. My first problem is I literally don't even have a place to set you. So let's clean off a space to set you so that we can actually talk. A place to actually set now. So this week, I would say the last 8 days have been actually pretty scary for me. I had a couple days where being in my own head was not a safe place, and to be honest, I don't really know a whole lot of why. I just know that being in my own head wasn't good, and I had just been crying a lot and having emotional outbursts that I don't usually have, and just I knew something was off. So I called my therapist. I texted my therapist and I was like, I need to talk to you. My head has been a very scary place right now. I'm gonna put a trigger warning here for suicidal ideations. And I'm not going to cry. But yeah, I really struggled with those this week. And I can't tell you the last time I have had suicidal ideations or anything like that. Because if you've seen some of the content that I've been posting, I'm opening up a lot more about my trauma. Because I feel like it is something that affects me every single day, and I felt like I was hiding a part of my journey from you guys for, the last year, 2 years, and I just really wanted to be transparent about everything. So I hope you guys have been enjoying the newer content of my traumas and history and things like that. Yeah, I don't really know if it was like how I had talked to you guys about like financial struggles. I had talked to you guys about just being stressed. I don't really know what triggered it, but yeah. My best advice for you is if you're going through something like that, please reach out. Please know that your brain is lying to you and you are meant to be here for a reason. I am lucky enough to where I know that my brain is lying to me and I know that that's never a way out. However, when those thoughts happen and you don't feel like you have control over them, it's a really scary place to be. But needless to say, having been going through that, I have not been keto, carnivore, really anything. I have been emotional Libby. That is what I will call it. I have been emotional Libby who has been quite literally just trying to survive. The call that I had with my therapist was 2 days ago. Since then, I am feeling a lot better. I have another session with her today. I'm feeling a lot better and a lot more in control of my mind, which then I can now be in more control of my eating, which makes me feel so much better because I literally just felt out of control everywhere in my life, everywhere. My eating, my finances, my stress, like my own brain telling me lies. Like I just felt so disconnected, and I'm finally starting to feel better. But one thing that really did help me to feel more connected with you guys was sharing those shorts and the reels on Instagram and the TikTok, and those things have really helped me to share what I'm feeling and sharing what I'm going through in a very short spurt, and trying to make it lighthearted. And I don't know, I've just been really enjoying making that content. So I really hope you guys enjoy it because it has truly, truly helped me. So yeah, that's where I have been at in my head the last like 8 to 10 to 12 days. I don't even know how many days at this point. But yeah, I'm feeling much better now. Been doing better. You know, my boyfriend and my son have just been amazing to me, and yeah, it's been better, much better. Okay, we've got one space semi-cleaned. Progress. The thing is, I'm out of my counter spray, so I guess that'll just have to wait. Another important thing to note here is that you truly never have any idea what's going on in somebody's, oh my gosh, I almost fell over, dog, in somebody's life or in somebody's head. I was open and honest about how I was feeling and the thoughts I was having. You know, I could tell that it wasn't something that my boyfriend had ever expected to hear from me. I think from my therapist too. I think it kind of came out of left field, which, again, it scared me enough. So yeah, it really did come out of left field. But so just remember that you need to be kind to people, because we just have no idea what people are struggling with. You have absolutely no clue what's going on in somebody's life. And some of us are real freaking good at hiding it, unfortunately. I am a culprit of that, and I need to be better about it. I was really proud of myself for reaching out and asking for help, and it's not easy to do, so some progress. I don't want to. If I just had a dishwasher, I feel like my life would just have a little less stress in it. Needless to say, I haven't stepped on a scale. I haven't done any of that. I did have a mental breakdown and dye my hair though, so rocking that whatever color this is. I wasn't honestly going to share any of that with you guys because it is super personal, but like my therapist told me, she said that when you're healing from things and you're resurfacing trauma and your nervous system is getting back together, it's gonna be hard and it's gonna be dark. And that's exactly what's happening, is things are just really hard right now. Like, my brain is literally fighting me at every single stage of trying to do better, trying to eat better, trying to live a better life. My brain's like, nah, girl, we're good. We've got our coping skills. You guys are crooked. We've been doing this for 30 years. Worked so far. What do we need to change? Everything. So I'm gonna do some dishes. I'm gonna zone out, put on some music, get at least a load of dishes done, and then we can talk about my plan moving forward from this, because I do need to change some things with my healthy lifestyle. So let's get some dishes done. I can't even tell you how much better I feel already. We do need to sit down and have a chit chat of where I am going from here, so let's go find a comfy spot and do that. So apparently my comfy, sorry, kicked my dog in the head. Apparently my comfy spot is on top of my dryer. Things are gonna look a little bit different on my channel from here on out. And you know how I rebranded last year and I went from Keto with Libby to Simply Libby? That was a very strategic move because I felt very burnt out with just keto content, because my journey is much more than keto. And if I'm not sharing my true journey, I'm not sharing why I started this channel, was to keep myself accountable and to help other people. Doing myself a service, and I'm not doing you guys a service if I'm not showing up as my true self and showing you like basically exactly what a true journey to health looks like. I mean, this is just me sharing my real life with you guys and the real life struggles. So I knew that I wanted to shift my content. And I have. You guys have seen that. That shift has happened. And I feel like this is kind of another moment of, well, Libby, you're not really sharing your true journey if you're not sharing the mental health aspects, your past trauma that affects you so much, and my struggles with weight loss, because I have obviously been struggling for the last 7 to 8 months with just sticking to anything, and it's because of my mental health. So if I didn't share that with you guys, it just wouldn't be authentic and it wouldn't be real. I'm obviously not continuing on with the carnivore challenge that I put on for myself on January 1st because it's not serving me the best right now, because I can barely stick to anything. My mental health has been insane and I can't stick to anything, so sticking to carnivore is not realistic for me. So I will not be continuing with the carnivore challenge, which, you know, it's okay to start things and then find out that they're not serving you and then stop them. There's no shame in that. I just wanted to let you guys know, don't expect any more carnivore updates from me. I do have a few recipes that I have continued to make that I do want to share with you guys, but just don't expect a 30-day carnivore update because it's just not going to happen. So looking forward, I'm going to continue. Right now, I just need to get my mental health back under control, but I will go back to eating keto because that is what prevents type 2 diabetes and makes me feel my absolute best. But I just might not be sharing that with you guys for a little bit. I'm going to be sharing more of the mental health, some more of the trauma things. The things that are most prevalent in my life right now is what I'm going to be sharing with you. And it just is those things. In the, you know, behind the scenes, and my day-to-day life is still going to look very much so keto, and I will still share those with you guys when I feel like it's relevant and prominent. It just is not going to be the focal point of my content anymore, what I'm eating, what my body looks like. I just need to take a step back from those things. You can expect content from me. It'll just be a lot like what it has been over the last 8 days. It'll be, you know, things about like past trauma and my mental health and just things that are really serving me at this moment and lighting up my soul and making me feel like I'm making a difference. Last year I really struggled with posting consistently, and it was because I was sharing things that felt very surface and superficial, when in reality I know that there's more deep, authentic things that I need to be sharing, because first off, it's healing for me, but then it's also healing for other people to see others go through very similar things, if that makes sense. So I'm not going anywhere. I'm still here. I just am shifting with the way life is shifting. And I'm so happy that you all have stuck with me through this ride, and I hope you continue to stick with me through the content that I share. Just because I truly appreciate all of your support, and your guys' comments and things are what keep me going and what help me to keep sharing. Because trust me, I have thought about just stopping altogether sharing what I'm going through. But people really do care, and it does help people. So thank you so much for your comments, and I just love the community that we are building here. I just think it's very beautiful and nurturing and healthy. So I want to continue to build that in this year. But other than that, you guys, thank you so much for being here, and thank you so much for your continued support. I love each and every one of you, and I will see you in the next one. Bye.